Hey guys, today the weather is a bit cold, so I got my warm jacket on. So it helps me a lot better. Do you remember that I have a runny nose, a sore throat, and also I cough a lot? You remember that? That's why my voice is a little bit different. So yeah, that's it. Back to the video. Today I will read the story, My Naughty Little Sister. My Naughty Little Sister. And do you remember who's the author? The author is Dorothy Edwards. Remember that. Today I will read chapter 9 and chapter 10. Chapter 9 and chapter 10. Do you remember the last chapter 8? What the naughty little sister did? She was so naughty. Yeah, remember that? She went to a boy's birthday party and then she ate all the cakes and candy. And when everyone went to eat that, there were none left. Wasn't she a naughty little girl? Yeah, that's why we all call her the naughty little sister. Pardon me. Yeah, naughty little sister. She was very naughty. And today will be chapter 9 and chapter 10. But here's one thing. When I read the story, please remember to memorize it a little bit. So next time I ask you what is the last chapter mainly about, you can answer my question. Alright? So let's get started. Chapter 9. The naughtiest story of all. This is such a very terrible story about my naughty little sister that I hardly know how to tell it to you. It is all about one Christmas time when I was a little girl and my naughty little sister was a very little girl. Now, my naughty little sister was very pleased when Christmas began to draw near because she liked all the excitement of the plum puddings and the turkeys and the crackers and the holly and all the Christmassy looking shops. But there was one very awful thing about her. She didn't like to think about Father Christmas at all. She said he was a horrid old man. There, I knew you would be shocked at that, right? Yeah, very shocked. But she did, and she said she wouldn't put up her stocking for him. My mother told my naughty little sister what a good old man Father Christmas was and how he brought the toys along on Christmas Eve. But my naughty little sister said, I don't care, and I don't want that nasty old man coming to our house. Well now, that was bad enough, wasn't it? But the really dreadful thing happened later on. This is the dreadful thing. One day, my school teacher said that a Father Christmas man would be coming to the school to bring presents for all the children. And my teacher said that the Father Christmas would have toys for all our little brothers and sisters as well, if they cared to come along for them. She said that there would be a real Christmas tree with candles on it, and sweeties and cups of tea and biscuit for our mothers. Wasn't that a nice thought? Well now, when I told my little sister about the Christmas tree, she said, oh nice, because she liked Christmas tree a lot, I must tell ya. And when I told her about the sweetie, she said, very, very nice. But when I told her about the Father Christmas, she said, don't want him, nasty old man. Still, my mother said, you can't go to the Christmas tree without seeing him. So if you don't want to see him all that much, you will have to stay at home. But my naughty little sister didn't want to go very much. So she said, I will go. And when the horrid Father Christmas comes in, I will close my eyes. So we all went to the Christmas tree together, my mother and I and my naughty little sister. When we got to the school, my naughty little sister was very pleased to see all the pretty paper chain that we had made in the school hung all around the classrooms. And when she saw all the little lanterns and the holly and all the robin redbreasts drawing pin on the blackboard, she smiled and smiled. She was very smiley at first. All the mothers and the little brothers and sister who were too young for school sat down on chairs and desks. and all the big school children acted a play for them. My little sister was very excited to see all the children dressed up as fairies and robins and elves and bulbs and things, and she clapped her hand very hard, like all the grown-ups did, to show that she was enjoying herself. And she still smiled. Then one of the teacher came around with bags of sweetie tied up in a pretty colored paper. My little sister smiled even more, and she sang too, and all the children sang. She sang Away in a Manger because she knew the words very well. When she didn't know the word of something, of the singing, she la 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 all along. After all the singing, the teacher put out the lights and took away a big screen from the corner of the room, and there was the Christmas tree, all lit up with candle and shining, with silvery stuff like shiny colored balls. There were lots of toys on the tree, and all the children cheered and clapped. When the teacher put the lights on again and blew out the candles so that we could all go and look at the tree, my little sister went too. She looked at the tree. She looked at all the toys. She saw a especially nice doll. This doll was very special. She had a blue dress, and she said, had a blue dress. And my naughty little sister said, "For me." My mother said, "You must wait and see what you are given." Then the teacher called out, "Back to your seats, everyone. We have a visitor coming." So all the children went back to their seats and sat still and waited and listened. We heard a tinkle, tinkle bell noise, and the schoolroom door opened, and in walked the Father Christmasman. Yeah, in walked the Father Christmasman. But do you know what happened? My naughty little sister had forgotten all about him, so she hadn't time to close her eyes before he walked in. However, when she saw him, my little sister stopped smiling and began to be starving. Yeah, began to be starving. The Father Christmasman was very nice. He said and he hoped we were having a good time, and we all said yes, except my naughty little sister. She didn't say a thing. Then he said, "Now one at a time, children, and I will give each one of you a toy." So first of all, each school child went up for a toy, and my naughty little sister didn't shut her eyes because she wanted to see who was going to have the especially nice doll in a blue dress. But none of the school children had it. Then Father Christmasman began to call the little brothers and sisters up for presents, and as he didn't know their name, he just say, "Come along, Sony," if it were a boy, and "Come along, Girlie," if it is a girl. The Father Christmasman let the little brothers and sisters choose their own toys off the tree. When my naughty little sister saw this, she was so worried about the especially nice doll that she thought that she would just go up and get it. She said, "I don't like that horrid old beardy man, but I do like that nice doll." So my naughty little sister got up without being asked to. And she went right out to the front where the Father Christmasman was standing. And she said, "That doll, please," pointed to the doll that she wanted. The Father Christmasman laughed, and all the teachers laughed, and all the mothers and the school children, and all the brothers and sisters. My mother did not laugh because she was shocked to see my naughty little sister go out without being asked. The Father Christmasman took the especially nice doll off the tree, and he handed it to my naughty little sister, and he said, "Well now, I hear you don't like me very much, but won't you just shake hands?" But my naughty little sister said no, but she took the doll all the same. Sorry, guys. The Father Christmas man put out his nice dull old hand for her to shake and be friends. And do you know that my naughty bad girl, she bit his hand really. She really did and truly did. Can you think of any more dreadful and terrible? She bit Father Christmas' good old hand. And then she turned and ran out of the school with all the children staring after her, and her doll held very tight in her arms. My mother, especially me, was very embarrassed at that moment. But after all, she got what she wanted, and she named the doll Rosie Primrose, and although she was sometimes bad-tempered with it, she really loved it very much indeed. Indeed, she loved it. So that's it. I think that's over. We have one more chapter to go. It's chapter 10. But I got a sore throat and my lungs is a bit hurt. And I cough a lot, so I can't read. So bye guys. Thank you for watching this video. And I hope you enjoy it. Bye. Although I cough a lot.